Video disc jockey, a little Loveland, Mainville, and Goshen, Ohio. Next April, when I get paid on my videos here, I'm going to go to Orlando, Florida, to Walt Disney World. And I always get confused here with California's Walt Disney and Florida's. See, California's Walt Disney Land, right? And Florida's Walt Disney World, right? Anyway, there's a number of other people like me, vloggers, video makers. It's doing that now. Yeah, they're traveling, making videos, and that's what I'd like to do. So I'm gonna spend next April. I'm hoping I'm hoping 2017 will be much better than 2016. So far, 2016's been a little rough on me. I don't know if you could tell that from my past videos or not, but 2016 is not. I'm looking at 2017 will be much better for me. I'm hoping anyway. And if I am right, if I am correct, I'm gonna get on a plane. Now I've rode. My uncle's a pilot, so I've been in airplanes before. Been in a helicopter. I've flown an ultralight airplane, but I've never been on the passenger. Now my mom has. Of course, she said just like sitting in your living room, but still, I'm gonna hopefully next April. Now, as soon as I'm paid next April, as soon as I'm paid, I'm going down here to Cincinnati International Airport, which is actually in northern Kentucky. I'm gonna get me a plane flight. I'm gonna book some reservations down there at Walt Disney World, and I'm going. And you're coming along with me. And just like the other vloggers, like the other ones, that I'm gonna do the same thing. Now, here's what I want to do too. Now, I've been to Wyoming, I've been to Colorado, Kansas, but I've never been to Los Angeles, California. I want to make a quick plane flight to Los Angeles, California, stay a couple days, and see if I like it or not. When I was a little boy, my aunt went out there, and she liked it and she disliked it. My mom once asked her, "What's Hollywood like?" And I quote my Aunt Jean, she, rest her soul, God rest in peace, Aunt Jean. But she said, this is when I was a little about when I was about 10, I guess, 10, 11, 12, somewhere in there. Anyway, she said, "Well, Hollywood, just a bunch of warehouses." That won't stop me. I still want to go out there and see what Los Angeles is like, Los Angeles, California. Then I also want to do this. I want to make a plane flight to New England, New York City, Massachusetts, because I've never been up in New England. Connecticut. I want to really go to Connecticut too, because I don't know, Connecticut seems like it's a real homely state. And just a quick trip to Maine. I don't Maine to me seems like it'd be too cold. I don't know, even in the summertime. But I go through Maine real quick, then back here to Loveland. But I really want to do that. And if you book your flights in advance, it's going to be much cheaper on me. But I really want to go to Walt. I didn't go. I didn't go to Kings Island this year. None of my relatives offered Kings Island. I don't know why, but they didn't. And it's been a couple years since I didn't go last year. I don't. 2013, I think we went. Or was it 14? I can't remember. But anyway, I miss, I rode to Kings Island from here on a bike to, 42 mile round trip. It was 21 miles up there and 21 miles back. When we was at, my sister and my cousins was there. And I went on very little money. When I got to Kings Island, my sister handed me a $20 bill. Because I had 21 miles. When you ride that far on the bicycle, you need energy. And about 2 hours before the park closed, I ate a hot dog. That was about $3. Food is expensive at amusement parks. Anyway, we all ate real quick, and I was telling them now this big foot long hot dog. Well, it had all the works on it. Ketchup, cheese. It had the works. I said, this foot long hot dog, I'll burn it up in 21 miles, burning the calories up. They all laughed. I said, yeah, this foot long will get, I've told them bicycle riding ain't free. Oh, I've been told that. Boy, you got a free ride. No, it ain't free. It's just cheaper. We all laughed again. But I said, by the time I ride 21 miles, I'll burn this foot long up. Now, why they didn't offer me, give me a lift home is they come from West Virginia. I didn't want them to go out of their way. They did offer, but I said, hey, I'd rather ride it. I would. I was, after you're at a park like that, you're so pumped up. You got all this energy. And I took an energy supplement, Atkins on one of those Gatorade energy gels. So I was all pumped up. You're not, you're tired, but you're pumped up, if that makes sense to you. Anyway, I got home, I don't know, about an hour, even though I was tired, 21 miles. But anyway, yeah, that's what I want to do though. Florida, Los Angeles. No, it'll be a quickie. You people here in Goshen, Ohio, won't even realize I'm gone next April. And you will when you watch these videos. But it'll be quick. 2 or 3 days in at Walt Disney World. I really want. I want more of my time in Walt Disney World. At least 2 or 3 days there to see it all. That's what they said. It takes several days to see it all. Then a quickie trip, couple days in Los Angeles. And it won't be that expensive if you book your flights in advance. And of course, I already knew that, but I was watching his own, the Daily Woo, Adam DeWoo. I watch him often, and that's what he does. And he gets his flights pretty cheap, so that's what I'll do. Book my flights real cheap, or book them in advance so they'll be cheap. But I really want to do that, And there's a girl that comes to the library, one of my YouTube viewers, and I hate to travel alone. She's 20 something years old. I hate to travel alone, but I'm thinking about asking her if she'd want to come along, and I'd have to pay her entire way. But I'm thinking about asking her if she'd like to do that next April. I really am.